Hello and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program. As you can see, I have our next Thor rocket up here and we are docked to Juno Space Station. So, before I started the recording, I sent up another Thor and we're here to retrieve the last remaining tourists, or, well, space campers actually is what they are, and we're going to bring them back today, and then after that we're going to see what else we want to do. But first, before I run out of time, actually 2 hours, I wonder if I could bring this down in less than 2 hours. Maybe I can. Let's give it a try. The reason I'm saying this is because there's a contract I want to get at the at the building where you get the contracts. What's it called? You know which one. There's a contract in there I want to get that expires in about 2 hours. Right. So let's transfer some crew. Oops. They're all gone. We want these guys. Transfer to here. Transfer Jailer to here. Patfrid here. Transfer Ribfen. Where do they get these names? Transfer Chrisvis. Interesting. I can't do it here because it's full. It'll say it's full, so we'll put him here in the command pod, and last but not least, Magnand. Into the command pod you go. So this one should be empty. Yep. And this one should be empty. Which it is. So the only ones left on Juno are Jeb, Bill, and Bob, and I will go get them later. I might leave one of them up there, I'm not sure. But I want to get these 6 back as quickly as possible. I want to see what happens after I get them all returned. As you can see here, if I look on the Space Camp mission, it shows that we've recovered some. We just need to recover the last ones. So let's do that quickly and see what happens. Undock. And let's pull up the RCS and back off a little bit. RCS. Oh, hold on. That's a piece of garbage that I that I jettisoned from Thor. It's over here somewhere. I'm not sure. So let's back off RCS. Let me go back to, here's that part. Oh, it's way over here. I want to go back here. I don't have RCS. I want to enable SAS. And then go here, back off. So this will be interesting because if I brake, I'll slam right into Juno. Let's turn. This way. And then give it a little bit of thrust. So we can go below Juno's orbit. So if I brake here, we're moving from left to right. So if I brake, I'll slam right into Juno. Oh, no. Let's put it about right here. And let's give it a little throttle. Yeah, let's activate that engine. And away we go. There. Bye, Juno. Bye, Bill. Bye, Jeb. We'll come get you in a bit. And you know what? I don't need this. Hold on a sec. Yeah, I do. I need this to deorbit. So let's turn it around. See the retrograde marker. And let's get out of orbit. Alright, same as before. And hopefully we stay stable again until the very end, like at the very end of last time we came down. It started becoming a little unstable towards the end, but it didn't matter because we were already at slower speeds, at speeds that didn't matter. I think we were probably around 1,200 meters per second. Okay, I got SAS on. I'm going to try not to move if I don't have to. $16, $15, $1,400, $1,300. Oh, there we go. That's what happened last time. So it starts freaking out right about 1,300 meters per second, but it's so late in the process of re-entry that it doesn't matter. Okay, looks like we're going to come down over the ocean this time. Let's deploy the chutes, I guess. And, ooh, that must have been the other piece that I jettisoned earlier. That just exploded in the atmosphere. I'm sure that's what it was. So where are we on Kerbin? Space Center is over this way, I believe. Okay. And splash. Splashy, splashy. Excellent. Let's recover and let's see what happens to these Kerbals. These guys right here. I'm really curious to see what happens. If anything. Alright, no science as expected. And we got 6,600 Kerbal cash back from parts. And what do we have? Oh, look at this. Ready for next assignment? Ready for next assignment? How many did I get? Oh, it says tourists, though. I think this is what they said last time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, there's 6 of them. Done. Elbald, no new ribbons. Elbald. Eelbald. Alright, let's look at this astronaut complex and see what we got, if anything. Available. Did we only get 3? That's a little disappointing. So out of 12 we sent up, we only got 3. A pilot, an engineer, and a scientist. I was hoping for more. I'm probably going to have to hire more then. So how many scientists do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, I could send them to the moon to do some science there. I can construct a science lab there. Well, at least I got 3. I mean, it was worth it, I guess. I could hire a few more scientists. But let's see what we want to do now. Let's go here to the mission control. That's what it is. Alright, here's the 2 I'm thinking about. Conduct biological activity surveys of the moon. It's the multispectral images experiment. It's that thing that looks like a football. You stick on your spacecraft and it opens up, and then you do your spectral imaging. And I do it at certain sectors. It's like the mission I had just a little while back, a few episodes ago, or last episode, or whenever it was, where I had to go into an inclined orbit of Kerbin and fly over certain parts. There's 2 of these, though. So it's totally worth it just to send a spacecraft there to do both of these. So I'm going to take them both. And I can do both of those with 1 spacecraft. Long-term study of Ike. This is, I have to take surface samples on the surface of Alpha Site. These are all Alpha, Beta, Gamma, Delta, Epsilon Site on the moon. The men. So I gotta know where Alpha, Beta, Gamma, Delta, Epsilon Site are. They're all clustered together. Landing there is going to be the interesting part. And are they... Okay, Jane. It's okay. Are they spread out enough? Are these sites spread out so much that I need to land a rover? Or can I get to them by walking or using the RCS system? That's the question. I wonder if it would show me if I went and looked at the moon on the tracking station. Okay, what is all this? Crater. Oh, right, the splash town. These are the other contracts. Let's look at the moon. Aha. Here we go. These are the altitude. These are the spectral studies right here. Ah, this must be... Yep, this is where I'm supposed to land. At least it's on the equator. I could probably do that. It's on the equator, and they're kind of close together. I'd probably have to... I'd probably have to either launch the spacecraft and then land again on the other site. And that is not easy to do. These are the other ones. It looks like I'm going to have to get in a polar orbit. Yep. Or at least a very inclined orbit. I think polar would be best. I could do that. Now, I think I'm going to take these anyway. Because eventually I'll have the technology to do it. Even if I have to get a rover or something. But that could be a challenging mission. Alright, let's go back. The question is, what are we doing now? I think I'd still like to go to Mimnus with the lander. I have a couple options. Alright, do I want to take this? On the moon near Leiford's Curse. I got a ton of cash for the whole operation. 20 science. 20 science isn't that much. This is mainly for the cash. If I take it, I have 10 years to get it done. Yeah, I'll take it. Ooh, another space camp. Hold space camp. You know, I could do this all over again. With more Kerbals. And it wasn't that hard to do. And I can get more. Instead of hiring them at $100,000 a pop. I think I'll do that. Except this one's 13. I think I have room for 13 in that in Juno. I have, yeah, I do. I have those 2 containers which hold 6 each, plus the other container which holds 2. That's 14 plus. Ooh, how many? Actually, the Capella only holds 1. So that's 12. That's 15. Ooh, I'd have to add. I'd have to add to Juno to do that. Like, go up there and add something to it. And I don't know if I want to do that. I think I'm going to wait until I get another 1 for 12. 3 tours to visit Juno. Can't do that. Don't care about that. Oh, what's this? Test rendezvous capabilities. Park 2 vessels next to each other around the moon. What could possibly go wrong? So they want me to rendezvous 2 vessels in orbit at the moon and then dock them. I don't get a whole lot for this. Expires in 1 hour. I'm not really interested in that. I mean, there's not much reward for that. Not really. Well, we get... it's actually well over about 250,000. Lots of recognition. I could do that. Why not? That might be fun. Tourist fly by the moon. That would be pretty simple. Okay, what do we want to do? Let's do, the moon space station. I don't really have a contract for Mimnus. I could do these moon ones, but let's do Mimnus. Even though I don't have anything for it. And I'm going to take the Apollo craft. Probably, I've already built it. Not the Apollo, not this one. This one is a little... I could probably take that to the moon. But I want a cool lander. And I want Apollo 2, which is the 2.5 meter. There we go, this one. It has a good lander on it. What was this again? What's in this? Fuel and oxidizer, that's for landing. I forgot how this one worked. I'm going to make a few adjustments to this because I'm thinking about taking the Science Junior. Maybe, because it's going to be easier to land on Mimnus. That way... I want to bring a scientist as well. Yeah, I'm going to make a few adjustments. Be right back. Okay. I've added a few things here. Most notably, I added the Science Junior here. So it made it a little taller, but I think we'll be okay. This part right here, above this line, will be landing on Mimnus with this fuel tank and this fuel tank. And let's see. We're not bringing the Science Junior back. There's a stack separator here. So all that's coming back is the capsule and this service bay, which is loaded with a lot of science equipment. I mean, pretty much every science experiment I could find is in there, and lots of battery power. So each of these, I have 4 of these batteries in them in here, and each of them has 150 electrical charge. Missing ladder. Unused monopropellant. Where's the monopropellant? Here? Oh, it must be in the capsule. Yeah, I don't need that. So, and then ladder. I'm not going to need a ladder. I'm just going to use the RCS systems for in the astronaut suits. I also moved these SRBs up a little bit, and I added separation boosters to each of them. Oh, I need some launch clamps. Alright, I think it's time to go. Sounds like it's windy again. These two look a little unsure. Now they look steely-eyed, ready to go. So I may cut out some of this stuff just to make the video not so long. Especially if I do something in orbit, like adjust my altitude or just standard stuff, I might cut out. We'll see. Alright, let's put the throttle to about right here, I think is all that's going to be necessary. I don't know. Put it right here. SAS, and let's get. Give it a little bit more throttle as I go through the lower parts of the atmosphere. Start turning a little bit, see how this goes. Not bad. Staying right on the 90 degrees. Although, you know what I should be doing? Well, I'll change my inclination when I should have been working on my inclination right from the launch pad, but I forgot. So I'll change it once we get in orbit. By the way, these SRBs are operating at 50% power. Alright, coming up on separation. Let's go full throttle. Excellent. Need to get this thing turned over quickly. Got tons of fuel though. I think I'll go as high as I can. And for as long as I can. Maybe I can get my orbit up to, say, 150. I'm already up to 75. I got tons of fuel left. So, We'll go up as high as we can. Alright, we're almost out of fuel, and but we're almost in orbit. Our speed just needs to get up to 2200. What altitude are we at? Our periapsis is at 200 and climbing. So I'm going to let this go. I could stop now. Let's go ahead and stop. Ditch this. Activate this engine. And let's get in orbit. Shouldn't take much. Alright, slow down a little bit. And we'll cut the engines here shortly. Right about now. So 267, 270. I'll take it. Alright. We're in a very high orbit. And I think we'll change our... Oh. Change the angle of our orbit here. Before we go to Mimnus, let's make Mimnus our target. So we'll do it here at the ascending node, I guess. How much fuel do we have left? Lots of fuel. So at 70 degrees we gotta change. So let's do that. I'm gonna start slowing. But I think that's gonna be good enough. Close enough. Negative 0.1. Close enough. Alright, now all we have to do is, well, do I want to do all this science here? Pressure scan, crew report, and then maybe transmit it back? Let's see. What is the temperature? Here, let's go back here. There it is, right there. So that gives us 12 science in space high over Kerbin. I didn't know. Let's go ahead and transmit it. I'm gonna do all these and then well, reset them. Okay, I ran the radioplasma wave scanner many times. Apparently, I didn't know this, but you can run it over each biome on Kerbin. Probably on other places, other bodies too. So I must have run it like 7 times or so, over and over. So I did all the experiments I could find. I bet I got a couple hundred just for doing those. I do have to reset one, and that is the goo experiment. I need to reset it. The other ones are fine. That's the only one I have to reset. Where is the goo? I think it's on the side here. So I need to do an EVA and reset that. If I can I just want to see. Oh, it's over here. It's right here. Alright, so let's do that before we head off into Mimnus. Scientist, you go, boy. I should probably, what was that? It said I couldn't... Can't quick save while Kerbals are on the ladder. Okay, so let's board. And then we'll quick save. And then come back out. There we go. Alright. Sorry about that, Theodus. Alright, it's right here, so he just has to let go. Bring up the RCS. And, just easily go over there and reset this. Okay, media's operational again. Good. Let's grab and go back inside. That was easy. Alright, let's go to Mimnus. It might take me a bit to calculate the correct the correct vector, so give me a minute. $10,000. Okay, that's what we're doing. It's a 98-second burn in 27 minutes. Alright, let's get set up for that. Looks like we're already pretty close to our vector anyway. The direction we're supposed to travel. Right there. Alright, let's get headed over there. I'm going to do a quick save again. See, this keeps popping up, this radioplasma scan. I could stay and do more, but I could do that later. I want to get to Mimnus. Before I do this, how much fuel do I have? Plenty. $10,000. Well, let's hope this works. So we're gonna have to start and our burn at about 49 seconds. T-minus 49 seconds. Okay, we're getting close. Alright. Ooh, it looks like we're gonna have to switch to our next tank. That's fine. That's what it's for. We still have... Yeah, we have this tank we're burning now. We still have this tank. And then we have these two. Alright, now we start slowing down. Soon. We don't want to overshoot this. Although we could do a course correction. It's just kind of a pain. I don't expect to get this right the first time. It's just too difficult to hit it right on the perfect mark. See if I can do this. Wait, did I go over? Seriously. Alright, let's go. Let's go back. Or we could just wait until we get out there and do a course correction. Let's do that. Right about here. Alright, I'm going to fast forward some. Alright, let's try a course correction here. And see what happens. So we're going to have to slow down a little bit. There we go. Alright, Mimnus encounter, Mimnus periapsis 1.8. 1.7. 1.2. 563. 312. 130. 79. 34. 24. 17. I think I can go with that. See if I can get a little bit closer. That's 30. I gotta go this way. 11. Perfect. Alright, so we got a 5-second burn. This one should be easier to do. You know, I should try sometimes land on Mimnus with monopropellant. It might be easier than an engine, liquid fuel engine. Okay, we got 1 hour till this burn, so let's do a little time warp. I'm gonna try and just watch this and see what happens. We can keep doing little course corrections as we go. Alright, let's see if I can nail this one. See how my mouse is right over? Okay. 160, 100. Come on. 76. 67. 50. 32. 24. I think I'm going to leave it right there, so I don't want to have to do this again. 24. 24,000. We can get captured that one there in orbit. And if we hit 24,000, we need to get into orbit. If we don't, then we get in this orbit here. Alright, let's a little bit more time warp. Looks like we're in its sphere of influence. Let's try this. See what it says. High in high space over Kerbin. Only 8 science? I would think that would be more. I only get 22% of science value? Why? Because I'm so far away? I don't know. Let's transmit it anyway. And then I'll reset the Science Junior. Alright, I'm going to get out. If I can, let me rotate this so I can see what I'm doing. Plus get some, probably much, well, some electric charge. Alright. Slow down. Let's get out. EVA again, and let's see if I can get to the Science Junior. Actually, I'm gonna quick save, EVA. And this might be tricky. Whoa. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's down. That's side to side. Can I... I want to go forward. Forward and down. Which way... Ah, I remember. Now I remember. This goes down. There we go. Backward. Let's not crash into it. Backward. There we go. Am I close enough? There we go. Restore. Alright, let's go back inside. Come on. Alright, where the heck is Mimnus? There's the Kerbin and the moon. Should be that way. So if I got Kerbin and the moon to the right, if I pivot that way, I should see it. Kerbin, moon. So it should be over this way. There it is. Okay. So let's get over here. Get to our Mimnus periapsis and then do our capture burn. Wow, look at all this stuff. Look at all of these experiments I could do right now. There's Mimnus. How far away are we? 2 hours away. So I could do all these probably fairly easily. There's Mimnus. I'm going to level out here. Just so I could see it more easily when I turn. There we go. So I'm going to do some of these, I think. Why not? I'm out here. I came out here to get a ton of science. And I'll transmit as much as I can back. So, pardon me. I'm going to run through all these and then I'll be right back. Okay, I just reset the materials bay and the mystery goo again. That was probably another 150 science just from that. Tons of science. I mean, just I can't imagine how much I'm going to have when I get back. So let's close the door and see. Let's try and get into orbit of Mimnus. Here we go. Alright, looks like we came here. It's going to pull us this way, and then we're going to come out this way. Look at this orbit that we would be in if we didn't get captured. It'd be like this. Okay, so we're going to do a burn right here. How much fuel do we have left? We have plenty. So we're going to be at 23,000 right here. Let's do this maneuver. And we're going to brake. So that, there we go. So we could be captured. And see, that's 19 and 29. I can fix that when we get there. That's a 15-second burn. Not bad. All right, let's do that so we can get down to into orbit and then probably do some more science. And then land, do even more science. There we go. All right. So we got 2 hours. Let's do a little time warp. I don't want to go past it, though. That'd be bad. I could do another radioplasma scan here. Might as well. And this is high in over Mimnus Midland. So I could do this. You know what? Why don't I save this for when I get the... I'm going to save this for when I get the... for when I get a science station in orbit above Mimnus. I'm going to wait and do some of these so I can have some science to do. Alright, 40 minutes, is it? Let's see what Mimnus looks like out our window, shall we? Ooh, there we are. So we gotta find one of these spots right here to land on. These are the flat areas. Whoa, what just... Oh, I see what happened. Okay, we're in... Yeah, we got a bunch more now because we're in low orbit, or low height, low space above Mimnus. Let's toggle that. I'm gonna do these when I get into orbit. I'll do all these experiments again. Look at this materials base today. You get 100 just for it. Looks like. Wow, I might have 1,000 science when I get back. Alright, I think we're in position. And I think what I'll do is I'll go back to the Science Center and look and see what experiments I've missed from the moon and Mimnus and go get them. Eventually. Alright, we're going to start this at 7. Ooh, okay. Thought I was going to go over there for a sec. So this is 15-second burn. I'll just start full throttle. And then slow down. And then I'll cut the engine as soon as these start flipping the apoapsis right about now. Alright, we're at 21 and 26. We're in orbit of Mimnus. It's a weird orbit, but we're in orbit. So what I want to do is land on the bright side. I'm going to keep circling until I find one of these to land on. Actually, what I might do is lower my altitude. Yeah, let's do that first. Actually, let's do some science first. Let's do, I guess, an EVA report first. Okay, I got our orbit down to, our altitude down to 10,000. This one's down to almost 10. Went a little over, but now all's left to do is to orbit until we find a nice flat spot to land on. Hopefully one of these. Let's see, which way is Mimnus? Okay, so it looks like so it looks like it's spinning this way. It looks like we're gonna go over one of these. It's just a matter of time. So I'm gonna fast forward a little bit until I find one. I'll be right back. Alright, it looks like because our orbit is so odd, most of the good flatlands are up in this part. Now, if I had an equatorial orbit, I could hit them easily, but I don't. I could change my orbit, but I don't want to. So I'm going to try for this right here. It's going to be getting in the dark part of Mimnus, but I think I'd rather do that than spend all the time changing my orbit, my inclination. That's going to take a while. So this is what I'm going to aim for right here as I come back around. Come back around the top. So I guess what I should probably do is ditch this. Although I could use it to slow down. Actually, what I'll do, yeah, I'll use this one to slow down. To stop my horizontal velocity, and then when I get stopped, I'll ditch it, and then I'll use this one to land. That's what I'll do. That way I'll have more fuel to come back on. I don't think that's going to be a problem, though. So let's start to get close, and then we'll slow down. Probably. Oh, I don't know. What's my speed? Here. Surface speed is only 165 meters per second. That's not a whole lot. So I can wait till I'm about right here, or here and slow down, like almost immediately. Yeah, it's going to be a little dark, but I'll land real quick, do my experiments, and then lift off. I won't be able to broadcast. Well, I might be able to broadcast them. I don't know. I'll probably have to wait till I get back into orbit before I can transmit them. Alright, let's go to this view here. And which way are we going? This way? So we need to turn. Come on. Turn. If I miss this one, there's more. I gotta turn to the retrograde marker. And I'm going to wait just a little bit. Alright, let's burn. Alright, let's ditch this. And we'll extend our landing legs. Let's see if we can get this thing to land. Where are we gonna... oh, perfect. That's what I want. So it's gonna take a little while. We're up to step 9,300 meters. And the gravity on Mimnus is very low, so it's going to take a while to get down there. As you can see, my speed is not picking up very quickly like it did on the moon. So let's do a little time warp, I guess. I guess it has to get up to 3,600. 3.6 kilometers, 3.5. Should crush any second. There it is. Boom! I saw the shadow. Alright, let's... Here we are descending. Look at this. This is cool. Alright, quick save again. Slow down. At this speed, we should be fine. Wow, it's really dark, so it's hard to see where I'm at. I don't think I'm going to be able to rely on a shadow, so... So I'm going to coast down from here and just keep that pointed to retrograde. And when I get really close, I'm going to cut the engine, which should be any second. Alright, looks like we're almost there. Touchdown. Touchdown. Ooh, look at it bounce. Boing, boing. Alright. We have landed on Mimnus. Ooh, I didn't reset the materials bay. I need to do that. I thought I did. Yeah, I'm gonna have to land research? Okay. I'm gonna have to reset a few experiments. This will be interesting. So let's open this. Doesn't look like I can do that. I need to reset it, so I'm going to EVA and get those reset. I'm going to let go and... Ooh, can I do it from here? Nope. Restore. Okay, I got the goo restored. And I got the materials bay restored. Excellent. Alright, let's see if I can just hop down here. There we go. And why don't we just get, let's get Fober out as well. He wants to plant a flag. Oops. RCS. I don't think it would have killed him, but let's touch down gently. Alright. He wants to plant a flag. What is this one here? I could take surface sample too. That's right. Okay. Let's plant that flag first. Site name. Let's just call it Site 1, black text. We come in pieces. We come in peace. Let's take a surface sample, why not? Ooh, look at that science. Can I transmit this? I don't know if I'm gonna try it, see if I can do it. No usable in-range comms. Okay, so take surface sample, and I'll put it back on this, keep it, and then we'll put it back. Look at him. What is he doing? This is what they were doing on the moon. There he goes. Weird. So they do fine if I press the run. No, I don't know. It's an animation weird thing. So oh, look at that. That's kind of cool. So I guess we better get our stuff done and get out of here before the sun goes down. So let's have him RCS. Let's have him go back up. No, up, 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 up. And then have him grab. Up, up, up. We'll get this right eventually. Oops. Turn, and then grab. F, F. There we go. F. I can't grab. What happened to his RCS? So, that's weird. So let's turn. Go up. 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 Forward. This is wild. Can't seem to get it to go in the right direction. Adventures in spacewalks. Alright, so what I'll do is find out where the door is, which I think is right here. And just go up. I'll get this eventually. Up. 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 And then forward. And can I grab it? There we go. Can I board? There we go. And let's bring this back up so I can see what I'm doing. Crew report. Where is the... There it is, stored data. That is the surface sample. We'll keep that. And let's get this other guy back in the spacecraft. I think I need to go on this other side here. Can you walk? Dude. There we go. That's the weirdest animation. Ooh, look, look, look. Sun is going down. I probably should get in as quickly as possible. Can I grab and board? There we go. Alright, they're all back in. I'm going to do a few of these and then we're going to leave. Let's do the oh, I didn't do an EVA report. Let's do that now. And we'll keep that and go back in. And I should have... Yeah, stored... Let's see, this is the EVA. Okay, we're keeping that and the surface sample. Okay. Atmospheric pressure scan. Look at all the science I'm going to get from this. This is crazy. Keep that. Did I do a crew report? Keep that. Land research. What's this? Land research. I'm not sure what that is. Is that there's a tool in here I brought, and I forgot what it's called. I think it's this little one right here. This. Mass spectrometry tube. Yes, land. That's the land report. Magnetometer scan. That's that boom that's going to come up here. We'll keep that. Toggle that back. Do material study. Keep that. Mr. Gru. Keep that. Temperature scan. Keep that. No more experiments, okay? I think it's time to leave. We got our flag planted. Which way do we want to go? I don't really think it matters too much. Kerbin is over there. Why don't we just go at 90 degrees? That'll actually get us... That'll be fine. Let's go at 90 degrees. If I can figure that out. 90 degrees. It'd be in this direction right here, it looks like. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to quick save again in case I screw this up. And we got tons of fuel. So let's lift off, and then we'll figure out what direction we need to go. Let's see. The sun is this way. We don't want to go towards the sun. We want to go away from the sun. So we want to go in that direction there. And that should be 90, I think. Let's find out. Nope, we want to go... Nope, not that way. Not that way. This way. Whoa. Well, that doesn't look good. Alright, let's stop spinning. SAS would be good. There we go. Alright, is this the way we want to go? I think it is. Let's take a look. That's generally okay. I kind of wanted to go 90 degrees. Let's turn this a little bit. It's not going to take a whole lot to get into orbit. I don't even have I barely have my throttle going. Does that look about right? That'll do. Ooh, hold on. Look at our apoapsis. Let's go ahead and get in orbit from here. That's 1 second burn. Let's just go ahead and get it way up there. Like so. Alright, 2 second burn. Let's get ready for that. Let's go ahead and retract our lander legs. And we have a burn in 55 minutes, really? Okay. Alright, there we are. I could change my... I could change the angle of the orbit. Do I want to do that? Let's see what happens if I start a burn here to go back. Ah, that's not bad. We have an apoapsis here. Oh, look at this. That's 1.1 million. I don't think I'm going to be able to get it direct. So why don't we just... And I can, I'll come out this way, and then it looks like in how many days? 11 days, I can adjust it here, and then we can come into the, to Kerbin. So let's do that. This is in 10 minutes, and it's a 7-second burn. While I'm waiting, why don't we transmit all of our freaking science? Review data and transmit. Yep, I'm good with that. Alright, let's get ready for our maneuver. Okay. And I'm not going to be too concerned about this, because I can always do a course correction. There we go. Alright, our periapsis is 1.8. We'll do a correction here, and then we'll come in. So let's do a really quick time warp. We can do more. Look at all this science. I could just keep collecting and keep collecting. I gotta send a science vessel to Mimnus and the moon. Okay, let's do it right about here. Actually, we don't need a maneuver. We could just let's do a quick save. And we can just burn until we get this down to about 25 to 30. So we'll just burn retrograde. We'll point retrograde and burn. Oops, wrong way. There it is. And here we go. I'm gonna get over here so I can make sure I can watch this. Okay. Okay, real short. 25. I think that'll work. I get a little nervous though when it gets. I like it around 28-ish. 28,000. 28 to 30. So I'm gonna burn prograde just for a tiny, tiny bit. 26, 27, 28. There we go. All right. Wartime warp. Let's go in here and see where we are. Here we are. Ooh, we're coming down in the dark side. Surface, waiting for this altitude to flip right here. There we go. All right. We don't need this other stuff anymore, so we can detach it. We are done. Did we get this experiment from here? I believe we did. Yes, and we transmitted it. It was 150 signs, from what I remember. Okay. So let's decouple. Goodbye, Lander. Thank you. And let's get ready. Let's retract this. It will definitely burn up. Okay. Re-entry in 2 minutes. From a long mission. I mean, how long is the mission time on this? I wish... oh, here we... no. It doesn't give me mission time. Oh, is it 27 days? Maybe that's it. I think that's it. 27 days. That's why we see a lot of snacks packed into the spacecraft. They need them. What is that? I saw something flying. This right here. Probably debris. From another junk, orbital junk that I have that I need to get rid of. Whoa. That came in a little quick. usually expect that at about 53,000 meters. Okay, how fast are we going? 3,000. That is ridiculous. I should have tried to probably slow down a little bit. But we're at a decent enough altitude. This should be okay, as long as we don't spin out of control. Which I don't expect. Although we need to slow down soon. We need to get down to below 1,000. We should be fine. How much of this is burned off? We still got plenty. Shall we do an EVA report? I think that would be instantly fatal. I'm not even sure it would let me do an EVA report. Wow, imagine being in Kerbin right now and watching this. You would definitely be able to see it from the ground. Alright. There we go. Wow, what a lengthy mission. And an awesome mission. I can't wait to see the science. Alright, let's slow this sucker down. Maybe if I wobble back and forth. Alright, I'm going to have to deploy them. So I'm starting to speed up. There we go. Now we're slowing down. It was yellow, and now they're green. Okay. It is... Where are we? Are we under... I can't tell even where we are. It's so dark here. There are no cities around. I don't even know if this is land or water. Looks like we're in the middle of the ocean. Yep. So I can do more research. I think we're done, though. Should we do an atmospheric pressure scan here? Will it let me? It will. Let's transmit that. I could do the land research, orbital scan, and that's only 10 science. Alright, let's recover. What do we got? What do we got? We got, we have 252 science that we brought back. We had 150 about when we left, so we had 1,100 science on this one mission. That is awesome. This is what we just recovered. EVA reports, a vessel returned from the surface of Mimnus. Surface sample, forgot to transmit that. Can't really. How do you transmit a surface sample? All right. 18,000 in parts. This is why I want to bring that science back. And we have experience for our 2 noobs. And wow, Thetis. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 15 ribbons in 1 mission. Wow. Okay. And are we underwater again? No, it's just really dark. I can't see. Looks like none of the lights are on. Let's go in research and development. Come back out and see if it fixes it. No. Okay, so all the lights are out. Nobody's home. Let's go to the... I can't even see what I'm doing. Let's just warp to the next morning. Where's the morning? There we go. So yeah, we're underwater again. Let me go into the tracking station. Usually fixes this. Where's the tracking station? Should be right here. There it is. Well, that's why we couldn't see any of the lights. We're under a tsunami again. Alright, that looks better. And we have a boatload of science to spend. We could probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Probably get most of this on this. Get these 2 in most of this level. And then that just leaves these left. That's a lot of science, though. Still, very nice. Okay, well, that was it. I think we'll do this when we get back, or I'm not sure what we're going to do. Let's see if there's anything available. Launch the Mimnus space. Okay, we got Mimnus space station. Conduct an orbital survey of the moon. What's this? That looks interesting. Radioplasma waves, solar particle analysis, recon, multispectral analysis. Plenty of science. I'm probably going to take that, but we'll look at these when we get back. This has gone on quite a bit, and I got a lot of editing to do, so I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for joining me, and I will see you next time.